Hi there, welcome. And I hope you enjoyed this market update on July 22nd, 2022. There's a lot of good things to update you on. I'm going to focus this update largely on the short-term rental and the short-term rental buying side of things. One of the updates I sent out earlier back in February, there was very little on the market. There were only 2 properties available for less than $900,000. But the good news is right now there are 17 properties available for less than $900,000. And I was communicating to a lot back in February who were in multiple offer scenarios, not able to secure a property. Just wait till the summertime. There'll be more on the market and you might save yourself 20 or 30 grand. And even though you'll miss the summertime revenue, at least you'll secure yourself a property that's more in line with what you're looking for. And that is indeed the case. And I expect that to extend into the early fall as well. So that's great news. Another big item is that the incomes are super strong. Everyone I'm talking to who's managing on their own or talking with the third-party managers, everyone's setting record incomes, and it's higher than 2017 and 2018 and in 2019. So it obviously dipped down the COVID years, but we're setting a record. And then next year is probably going to be a little bit higher and a little higher again. Where we're seeing that from is there's just a lot of travel from the USA. We're still not seeing a ton yet from Europe or Asia or other overseas because they tend to plan their trips even further ahead. But there are a lot of folks in the States and a lot of folks who are earning US dollars and are looking at these prices and they're thinking, you know what, this isn't bad. And because comparatively, Aspen, Colorado, I was doing a little bit of research and talking with a few folks that have been down there recently, and for a similar 2-bedroom that you're looking at sort of $600,000 to $900,000 for in the Kananaskis Way area, down in Aspen, you'll pay about $3 million for one. That's no nicer down there whatsoever. And in Whistler, you pay about $1.5 million for something that's very equivalent to something on Kananaskis Way. So I honestly do think over the coming years, there's a lot of room for that to grow, and if the incomes continue to grow next year and the year after, I think there's some room for upward movement there. On the interest rate front, it seems like the interest rate increases we've had, the 1% last week, it's put a little bit of a damper on things, and all the bad news headlines we've received have been looking at, big recession and more interest rate hikes, inflation. But remember too that in times of inflation, people are paying way more for hotel rooms, and it seems like that's not only counterbalancing, but actually adding a bit more of a positive effect than I really anticipated earlier in the year to keep upward pressure on prices, and I think that's just going to continue into next year there. So price projections, I think for your average 2-bedroom, we'll see another 50 grand increase, after Christmas time. So I think on average, that's my just sort of ballpark sense of things, and we'll have to see, how accurate that is. I tend to, over project something. I tend to go on the shy side, but that's kind of where I think things are looking. So on the short-term rental side, if you would like to know more, rather than sort of my roughly monthly market updates, if you would like something more, if you want to shift yourself into the more seriously interested buyer side, please shoot me an email or text or phone call, and I'm going to send out some more regular updates once a week rather than once a month, just to really keep somebody up to speed. So feel free to reach out. I'd love to add you to that list. Shifting the conversation to the second theme, which is single-family homes, we've seen some sort of 5 to 10% price reductions from the absolute peak back in February, March. So it's a good thing for buyers, and I think there's going to be a lot of upward pressure on the single-family home front in years to come. So it's not a bad time to be thinking about that. So anyways, that's my short and sweet market update for today. Feel free to reach out with any questions or comments, and I'd love to catch up. Thanks for listening. Bye for now. God bless.